Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now let's talk heavyweights. And it's another one of them catch-up videos, you know. I've been off for a few days. Y'all know what time it is. I'll tell y'all what was up in one of these videos coming up. We're going to try to make this as quick as possible. Let's get to them heavyweights. You know we got this IBF eliminator match, y'all. That's Kubrat Pulev. Mandatory. IBF mandatory versus Hughie Fury. Winner gets Joshua. They're in the mandatory position. That makes it significant. I think this is the fourth most significant fight in the heavyweight division this year. It's the fourth significant. One being because it's the mandatory. The winner gets Joshua. That's one. And I can't think of too many fights that were more significant, right, than this one. Right? I think Anthony Joshua versus your boy Joseph Parker was more significant. I think Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz was more significant. And I definitely think Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. That's the most significant. So those are the three. No, I don't think Joshua and Pulev was. Joshua versus Povetkin. I don't think Dillian White versus Joseph Parker was either, because it was just a good dust up, but it wasn't for eliminator match. And a whole lot of things other, but we're going to get to Dillian White later on today. But anyway, let me tell you, let's talk about Hughie Fury real quick. Hughie Fury has one loss. Bad boy, right? That loss was Joseph Parker. Hey, listen, man, you know, if he would have let his hands go in that fight, he would have won that one. Hughie Fury is very technical. He's big, right? You know, he's just got to let his hands go. That's what he's going to have to do. This fight, he's going to have to let his hands go to win it. And that's good. So he's under pressure. If you come in there and you just being technical and showing all your defense was good, you know, defense ain't going to win a fight. You know, you have to make points too, right? So you're going to have to do something. So that's what the pressure on him. Seems that he's got the memo, right? Because he's just thinking he was in England. I'm going to get that fight against Joseph Parker. Man, Joseph Parker was the champion. You have to take the belt. This guy is the mandatory already without you. So you're going to have to go to Bulgaria and take the belt. Let's see if Hughie can do that. Now, I know I'm speeding this video up, but it is what it is. Go to Kubrat Pulev. Kubrat Pulev got one loss, right? He got one loss. Now, if as far as Hughie Fury is concerned, you know, this dude ain't fought for a year and a half. And the last fight was Kevin Johnson. And he didn't look good beating him. He's ready for the pickings if you're going to get him. But let me tell you something about Kubrat Pulev. You got to beat him first. He's lost once, and that's to Vladimir Klitschko. And I'm telling you, right, he's got a good jab, and he's very technical. You're going to have to beat this man first. Now, they had weigh-in. You know, one of them looked, you know, like they was, you know, training too hard. But, hey, some people look like that, right? But they ready, right? Now, Kubrat Pulev, you know, that one loss in his mind, I'm telling you, when he lost Klitschko, he just doesn't know how to lose, man. He's a winner. He thinks, you know, he was trying to get up from those left hooks and he kept getting hit by Klitschko, you know. And I'm pretty sure if you talk to this man, you know, see, some people, you just got to get with him and be drunk somewhere to find out what they really think. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even consider that a loss, right? And here's a little reason why. Little things that I know to speak a language or two, you know, and I understood what he was saying even back then. I haven't said it before. This is 2014 when he lost to Vladimir Klitschko. Now, Vladimir Klitschko did not have to take drug tests before that fight because they're fighting under German rules and you only have to take a test after the fight. That means all of training, you don't have to take a drug test. But Kubrat Pulev did have to take a drug test and test all the way through training. So one of them doesn't have to take them, Vladimir, till after the fight, and one's taking it the whole time, VADA testing the whole time. That sound fair to you? I knew that back then. I just wouldn't say nothing because, you know, Vladimir Klitschko, I'm kind of down with him. I'm more of a Vitaly guy. But that ain't fair, period. And the reasoning is, well, you know, Vladimir, he has to travel all the time. He's what do you call it? I don't know. You know, he's doing different things across the world. And we don't know where he can be. You know, sometimes he's in Kyiv. Sometimes he's in L.A. Sometimes he's in Hamburg. We don't know where we can, you know, we can't organize these tests. Well, he ain't the only one traveling. Because, you know, if that's the case, everybody get away with it. That's just a side note. So I know that Kubrat Pulev, if you sit down with him, I ain't did it. But I know if you sit down with him, he don't consider that a loss. How the hell I'm going to get tested all through training and this dude doesn't? I don't give a damn who he is. right? He doesn't. He gets the test after. One test after the fight. And I'm getting tested all the way through. Does that sound fair to you? That's the point. So this is the guy who you feel you're going to have to go and beat first because he doesn't feel he's been beaten. I'm guaranteeing that without talking to him, that he does not feel he's being beaten. He feels that Klitschko was probably doped or still unfair if he wasn't. Okay? That's the point. That's just a little side note. Now, this is going to be a great fight because neither one of these guys are really knockout kind of guys. You know, one is 25-1 with like 13 knockouts. The other one is 21-1 with 11 knockouts. You know, it don't look like nobody going to get knocked out. It's going to be technical. But Hughie Fury going to have to let them hands go or he ain't going to get this title. And Hughie says he wants Joshua so bad, so let's see how bad he wants it. Significant fight. Got to check it out. And like I said, it's the fourth biggest fight in the heavyweight division, and the heavyweight division is pumping, baby. So let's see what happens later on, right? Dope Sports Talk worldwide, and I am up out of here, y'all.